would have thought that fame and fortune could solve every problem in your life, but for some, this is far from the truth. In the case of Matthew Perry, the actor best known for his iconic role as Chandler Bing in Friends, his journey is a complex tale of triumphs, struggles, and resilience. Let's dive deeper into the life of this talented actor. Matthew Perry's journey began in Williamstown, Massachusetts, but his family had strong Canadian roots. His father, John Bennett Perry, was a respected actor, and his mother, Suzanne Morrison, served as a Canadian journalist and press secretary to the former Prime Minister of Canada, Pierre Trudeau. He studied in the same school as the new formal 23 Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, and he even got involved in a fight with him during high school. As a child, he loved to play tennis and even got to be ranked nationally in junior tennis in Canada. However, he said in interviews that he tried to play in the States since he had dual US and Canadian citizenship, but he just wasn't good enough. Growing up in a showbiz family, Perry had an early exposure to the entertainment industry. Even as a young child, he made a cameo in a TV show at the age of 13. His upbringing personality laid the foundation for his future career. During his youth, he got involved in an unfortunate door shooting accident in nursery school that cost him his finger, and because of this, Matthew is missing part of his middle finger on his right hand, and in some episodes of his most famous series Friends, you can actually notice it. Matthew Perry's journey to stardom was not without its hurdles. He faced numerous rejections before he got his big break in Friends. Before landing the role that would make him a household name, he appeared in various TV series including Boys Will Be Boys, Second Chance, and Sydney. Perry starred in several failed TV pilots, including LAX 2194. The pilot of the show was not picked up, and eventually Perry's determination finally paid off when he was cast as Chandler Bing in Friends. And since his contract with LAX 2194 didn't work out, he was free to fully commit to the role that will define his career. Friends premiered in 1994 and became an instant cultural phenomenon. Matthew Perry played the role of Chandler Bing, the quick-witted, sarcastic, lovable member of the Central Park Gang.
Friends, Thursday nights, right here on NBC.
Would you stop?
Friends, between Mad About You and Seinfeld, Thursdays this fall.
Perry was the youngest member in the cast, and sadly, is the first one to pass away. One of the show's enduring strengths was the remarkable chemistry among the cast members, both on and off screen. The bond they shared was genuine. Since the behind the scenes, Perry was very close friends with many of the actors of the cast, highlighting his friendship with co-star Jennifer Aniston, who had been long friends before the show. During the show's 10-year run, Matthew Perry alongside his co-star became one of the highest paid television actors. In fact, all 6 main cast members famously negotiated a salary of $1 million per episode during the final seasons, setting a record at the time. When his career started to take off, he eventually got into the cover of People's Magazine and decided to get even with his high school teacher that told him he would never be someone in life if he continued joking around all the time, by sending him a copy. In fact, Perry's sense of humor was so good that the writers even decided to take Matthew's part into account, including some of his made-up jokes in many of the scripts of the Friends episodes.
And I just won $1 million.
After the monumental success of Friends, Matthew Perry ventured into the world of films and TV shows. Some of his notable roles include The Whole Nine Yards, Serving Sarah, and The Ron Clark Story. Later on, he received a critical acclaim and an Emmy nomination. However, even amid his success, Perry faced personal battles. His struggle with addiction began during the early years of Friends. The pressure of fame, the relentless schedule of the show, and the expectations that came with being Chandler Bing contributed to his substance abuse. Matthew Perry's addiction issues became widely known, and he checked into rehab several times throughout his career to address his struggles with alcohol and prescription drugs. During 1997, Matthew successfully completed a 28-day program to address his Vicodin addiction, where he had been consuming up to 55 pills daily. However, the challenges didn't end there. In 2001, he underwent another rehab stint, this time for addiction to opioids, specifically oxycodone and alcohol. The following year, during the filming of Colgado de Sara 2002 with Elizabeth Hurley, Perry found himself hospitalized again. This time, he took the proactive step of checking into a rehab facility in Marina del Rey, California. Remarkably, Perry's journey included approximately 65 detox experiences, 6,000 Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, surviving 14 surgeries, and facing a life-threatening incident in 2019 when his colon exploded and got placed on an extracorporeal membrane oxygenation machine as a last resort for survival, where he emerged as the sole survivor among 5 patients that night. His resilience shone through as he spent 14 days in a coma and an additional 5 months in a hospital. And what's even crazier is the fact that the financial toll of his battle with addiction is staggering, accumulating an estimated of $9 million spent in his pursuit of sobriety. In interviews, he openly admitted that there were times where he couldn't recall 3 seasons of Friends due to his substance abuse. His battle with addiction were a constant struggle, often hidden from the public eye. It was a side of the actor that most fans were unaware of, as the entertainment industry has a way of concealing the darker aspects of stardom. In 2013, Perry co-founded Phoenix House, a non-profit organization that assists people on their journey to overcome addiction. He used his experience to help others battle similar issues, like the fact that he started drinking when he was only 14 years old. Perry's openness about his recovery process was not just a personal redemption, but also a way to raise awareness and provide support to those struggling with addiction, even receiving the Champion of Recovery award in 2013. After the conclusion of Friends, Perry continued to work in the entertainment industry, adventuring in roles in TV series such as Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip, The Odd Couple, and years later he acted as the main character of 17 Again, a comedy film where he played the adult version of Zac Efron's character, who magically transforms back into his 17-year-old self. As a fun fact, after participating in the film, Mathew expressed that if a biopic of his life is ever made, he would love to be portrayed by Zac Efron. Perry's journey continued to be a topic of discussion, and the public remained divided between those who celebrated his achievements and those who worry about his health. Through his openness about addiction and his advocacy work, he has left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry, helping to break the stigma associated with addiction and inspire others in their path to recovery. However, after the terrible news that shocked everyone on October 28th,
54-year-old actor was discovered by his assistant. Law enforcement says that he was found unresponsive in a jacuzzi at his Pacific Palisades home Saturday.
There are still a lot of conspiracy theories surrounding his death. There were several theories circling regarding to the possible causes of death. Given his difficult past with drugs, many suspect that it may have had something to do with substance abuse or even a relapse. It has since been confirmed that the actor had no fentanyl or methamphetamine in his system at the time of his death. So when fans even interpreted his final Instagram post as a desperate cry for help, where he referenced himself as a madman, nevertheless, this theory has been confirmed as fake by the woman who has last seen with him, Athena Crosby. The 25-year-old model dined with the actor the day before he passed away, and got to spend some quality time with him, months before his passing. Athena later revealed that Perry was simply just a Batman superfan, and that there were no need whatsoever to overanalyze the posts. There is also another theory involving another Instagram post where he recorded a video of him picking up some baneberries, a type of poisonous berry that can be fatal when consumed, alleging that Mathew killed himself and uploaded the post to ask for help. Some fans even think that Mathew made a deal with the devil, as he actually admitted in his book Memoir of having sold his soul in exchange for fame to the devil. Therefore, the death was just a matter of time. The truth is, at the moment, there is no definite answer of his cause of death. Mathew was found unresponsive in his hot tub, and after some bystanders tried to help him, it was just too late, and the cause of his death is still a mystery. Some people just assume he drowned. However, Perry's death certificate was just released a few days ago, in which they listed the actor's cause of death as deferred, pending further investigation and toxicology reports. Definitely, Mathew Perry's death was a tragic event that shook his fans and the entertainment world. There is still some missing information about the cause of his passing, and even many linked it with health challenges that he has faced for years, particularly his well-documented struggles with addiction and substance abuse. In celebrating Mathew Perry's life and career, we also acknowledge the importance of addressing addiction and mental health, breaking the silence, and providing support to those who need it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more pop culture trend stories. See you soon.